Hey guys, my name is Wilson. Today you are in for a treat because we're going to be talking about the top 5 places to find the most profitable business ideas out there. A lot of people have always been struggling with finding the right business ideas because they don't know where to find them. So today I'm going to be sharing with you how I look for business ideas, things that we think might work, and areas where actually inspires us to dig in further. So without further ado, here are the 5 places to look for profitable business ideas in 2020. The number 1 place to look for profitable business ideas is at Proctor Gamble. Proctor Gamble stands for P&G. P&G is a multinational, huge company that owns a lot of big consumer brands, and a lot of it is actually probably brands that you use at your own home. So brands like Gillette, brands like Pampers, brands like Oral-B. These are big brands that actually sits in my home as well. So how do you actually, and why would you want to look at these brands, and how do you actually find business ideas from these brands? Well, the reason why you want to be able to do that is because you want to choose a brand or a product that has a lot of high demand, because you don't want to go in a space that has no one in it, because when the product is not in high demand enough, then your pie is not going to be big enough as well, which is the reason why you would want to study what is existing out there that is selling a lot, that has a lot of demand. And that's why we're studying P&G. Now, for an example, Dollar Shave Club does an amazing job when they were doing their case study. They were looking at Procter & Gamble and seeing how they can differentiate from Gillette. Gillette is a huge shaving company, and so how Dollar Shave Club was able to stand out from the crowd is because they differentiate from the mass consumer product. With Gillette, because of the fact that they're such a big company, it's very difficult for them to create other products and be agile that serves multi-level of consumers. They create products that appeal to the mass market. But nowadays, consumer would like to shop for something specifically catered to them, which is the reason why it's such a great opportunity for us to be in the market. Create something that differentiates from the mass market, something that is tailored specifically to a certain segment of customers. And that's what Dollar Shave Club does an amazing job with, because they were targeting people, millennials, who has disposable income. And on top of that, that values the convenience of having the product shipped directly to the consumers. And because of the fact that they are a direct-to-consumer brand, they take out a lot of different costs, and they were able to keep the cost very low, as opposed to Gillette selling the regular shavers at a premium cost. And at the end of the day, Dollar Shave Club did an amazing job differentiating, which is the reason why they got bought out by Unilever by more than $1 billion, okay? $1 billion selling shavers. Huge company. But nonetheless, for me, whenever I look for product and different business ideas, I would always look for product ideas from P&G, because they are the ones that are selling products that people have to replenish all the time, that are always in high demands. For example, like toothbrush, diapers, shavers, and deodorant. All these basic consumable goods is what they really focus on. And for you, look at these items and look at how you can differentiate from them and cater to that sub-target market. And that's where you're gonna be able to find your niche and the next profitable idea. If you guys like point number 1, I really hope that you can smash the like button, because it's gonna help me within this whole YouTube journey. I make all these videos for your consumption, because I really wanna be able to create more value in this YouTube space. So make sure that you guys smash the like button, help me out. Without further ado, point number 2. Point number 2 on how do you find the profitable business ideas in 2020, it is through Craigslist. A lot of people actually find crazy ideas through Craigslist, okay? So what is Craigslist? Craigslist is basically an advertising platform that has a ton of things on there. People that are selling houses, people selling items, people looking at jobs, discussion forums, all these crazy things that people are needing to match up with, they put it on Craigslist. So how are you gonna be able to find ideas through Craigslist? Well, believe it or not, one of the biggest companies out there, Airbnb, was actually born from an idea that they find from Craigslist. How is that the case? The founder actually was looking for a place to stay, and he was on Craigslist and found that there's a lot of people listing their places to rent on Craigslist. And in turn, he was asking their friends about, hey, you know what? How do you actually find places to rent if you don't want to go to a hotel? And everyone was saying just Craigslist. But while he was using Craigslist, he was finding a lot of friction, a lot of inefficiency. The whole design was not appealing, which is the reason why he took that idea and created Airbnb, a platform that becomes seamless, makes it super easy for people to find places, and really directed just on matching people that want to have a place to stay and people who want to rent out their place. That's how Airbnb was born, was through Craigslist. So the second place to find profitable business ideas is for you to actually dig into Craigslist, look at different forums, look at different sections, and see where is it that has a ton of demand, where is it that a lot of people are posting things, and see how you can make that experience just that much better. Take out the friction and make that experience better for your customers. And a lot of times you can find a lot of golden nuggets through being able to take that friction out. So if you are looking for profitable business ideas, go search on Craigslist. The third place to look for profitable business ideas is on eBay. Very similar to Craigslist as well, but with eBay is basically a site that allows you to bid for items or just buy different items. It's another marketplace, but now eBay is a lot more directed to just selling stuff and buying stuff, right? So if you want to be able to find a profitable business idea, you can actually create a platform out of a specific category that is a lot more niche. Now, let me elaborate on that, okay? So for example, if you see a ton of demand on people who are buying retro Harley Davidson, okay? Now you can, when you see a lot of demands and you feel like that, you can create a platform that allows people to have a better experience buying secondhand Harley Davidsons, then you can actually create a website called perhaps Retro Harley Davidson. And you can now sell specifically just retro Harley Davidsons on your website. And if there's a big enough demand, you can actually create a big and very engaged audience through your own platform, and that itself is a very profitable idea as well, given the demand and given the fact that you can actually take out the friction from the different people. So you would actually look at the reviews from the listings as well when people are selling and buying. For example, if customers are complaining about the fact that they have to go through a lot of hoops to buy a car on eBay, then maybe you can look at all these different hoops that people have to jump through and see what you can take out. See how you can reduce the friction for your customers. And if you can actually solve that problem, then you can actually have a product that your customers would prefer over buying stuff on eBay. And if there's a big enough demand, then that becomes a very profitable business idea for 2020. The fourth place to look for profitable business ideas is on job boards. Why is it that we're looking for job boards? It is because the same theory as eBay and Craigslist. Job boards like Indeed has a lot of people looking for jobs, and a lot of people are actually posting job applications. And what you can do is actually study the amount of people that are posting and study the type of positions that are available and see how you can help bridge that demand and supply. I'll give you an example, and this is a personal experience that I have and something that I have an idea that has came about with me and my wife. So we were thinking about, because a lot of high schoolers are looking for jobs. They're looking for jobs, yet people don't hire high schoolers because they have no experience, because their schedules are kind of like iffy, they can't really work long hours. So what happens is that they probably don't have jobs and they have very, very difficulty finding jobs. And at the same time, a lot of food and beverage places are looking for people that can serve, looking for people that are without that much experience, because their job is very, very simple. What we can do, and what the idea that we have, is to be able to match people who are looking for their first job and people who are looking for a first timer with no experience, to create a platform that specifically caters to this. Now, my wife's gonna kill you because I just shared with you our secret idea, but nonetheless, this is a clear example of what inspired us from coming up with this idea is us looking at different job boards because we were looking to hire people for our ice cream shop, and I find it super difficult to do so. That's how we came up with this idea of catering specifically for talent with no experience. So if you have any ideas, or if you want to have profitable ideas, then look at different job boards. Look at different job boards that cater to the mass market and see how you can cater to the subcategories and create that niche. Because when you can do that, that's when you can actually serve a very particular type of demographic, and the job and the pie is still going to be big enough because you're looking at these established websites. As you can see, with point number 1 to point number 4, I'm sharing with you is that all these places that cater to the mass market, we're talking about a big piece of the pie, because throughout the last 10, 20 years, a lot of these companies are creating products for the mass market. Nowadays, what we can do is from this mass market, we can actually cater to the subcategories, create a niche that serves a particular type of demographic. And from there onwards, these become very, very lucrative business ideas if we can segment and target specifically to a group of core clientele that has certain problems, such as food and beverage people looking for non-experienced people. That's secret number 4. Finding inspirational ideas on job boards. And the 5th place to look for profitable business ideas is in your annoying life. No, not your annoying life, in areas that you find annoying in your life. That's what I meant. So a lot of people have annoyance in their life. They feel like there are better ways of doing something. They feel like that some of the processes that they have and some of the things that they do are just doesn't make sense. For an example, a lot of people, they don't like driving cars because of the fact that they don't want to pay for parking, they don't want to pay for insurance, they don't want to pay for the price of a car, and they live in the city, so commute is super convenient. However, sometimes they want to have the convenience of the car. Sometimes they want to bring a date out. Sometimes they want to go out and buy stuff. Sometimes they want to go out of the city and travel as well, which is the reason why they would need a car maybe once or twice a month. Now, how do you solve that problem? That's how car-to-go services have been born, because they want to be able to solve this specific problem. If you have a problem like that, majority of the time, a lot of other people have the problem as well. So if you're looking for profitable ideas, go in your life and find inspiration. Find inspiration from things that are annoying, things that you wish had existed. And a lot of times, if you find it annoying, a lot of other people find it annoying as well. And this can become a problem that you solve. And usually businesses are just solutions to problems that people face. So there you go, the 5 different ways to find profitable business ideas. So there you go, the 5 ways to find profitable ideas. Number 1, P&G, Proctor Gamble. This is a big company that serves the mass public. If you can actually find and dig into every single product that they have and find that thing that you can differentiate from the mass market, that you can pull out and serve a very particular subset of customer, that could be a very profitable business idea. Second place to look for profitable business ideas is through Craigslist. Craigslist is a huge advertisement platform with a lot of people posting things on there. Go through and dig in each of these categories and find areas where you can actually solve the problem. Things that you can actually take out friction from, because of the fact that, once again, Craigslist is serving the mass public. If you can take that one thing and niche up on it and serve that particular type of demographic, you're going to be able to find yourself another amazing winner. Now, the 3rd type of areas to find profitable business ideas is through eBay. eBay, once again, is niched down a lot more for buying and selling. And once again, you find that subcategory and serve that subcategory. Number 4 is through job boards. Job boards, once again, serves the mass public. Job boards like Indeed, they only serve basically anyone that has a job posting, they want to post something on there. Look for the subcategories, look for the industries that you want to be able to serve that you think is annoying for you. You think that you can take out the friction for you. And lastly, your annoying life. your areas that you find annoying in your life, find inspiration from that, solve that problem, and that's your profitable business idea. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It would help me a ton if you just smash the like button. Nothing else I ask for. I just want to be able to share a lot more good stuff with you. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do that for me. Otherwise, subscribe along the journey. I'm going to make tons of great videos for you. And nonetheless, leave me a comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video.